Hello everyone, this is Paul. Welcome back to my channel, Regular Cavalier. Today morning you would have seen my video where I talked about gaming discussion, the disappointing game of 2017, the bad game, at least in my opinion, whatever it is, let me know. But this video is going to be more positive, more cheery, the best games of 2017. This time around is going to be multiple games. I'm going to be talking about different games. At the end of the video, I'll be letting you know what was my favorite game. So without much further ado, let's get into the video. First thing is Cuphead. This game was really good in terms of platforming. They kind of broke the stereotype that these games are not great at PC ports. They are only great for consoles, because obviously all the big platforming games that you would have seen were on either the Nintendo consoles, PS4 or Xbox, but PC didn't have any sort of like established game. But this game broke that myth. It came in. It was a little bit easy at start. Don't get me wrong, this is a hard game. Not too hard as it perceived it to be, but you will hate the game. You will have a love and hate relationship with the game. Sometimes you'll love it, sometimes you'll hate it. Sometimes you will hate yourself because you just missed a big shot and the boss was about to die and then killed you. I had that moment. Dumbass. But anyways, the game was really good, and it kind of like showcases how the indie developers have a big market when it comes to their dreams. If they sell their dreams right, they are going to achieve it, and we saw that in 2016 with Stardew Valley and 2017 with Cuphead. That's a good trend to see. In 2018 we might see it with 4 games. That's kind of like a starting point, and Cuphead was really great at what it wants to achieve, and it achieved it. It's simple. There's 2 sections. There's the platforming section. It was not that much in terms of platforming in 3 islands, but it was there, and boss battles obviously, and there was like different sections of boss battles. It's not just about one boss. It was not just about multiple phases of a single boss. It was like a buffet of everything. I don't know why I said buffet, but I'm interested in food. Anyways, Cuphead gave that, and for me the icing on the cake was co-op. You can just force your buddy to buy the game and enjoy the game with him. You can have a great time with your friends, and whenever they play, they're going to be pissed at you, you're going to be pissed at them, but it's all going to end well because you're just going to make fun of each other, and it's going to end fucking well. That's all I'm going to say. And I would say this was a surprise package, and rightfully so. It got an award for best indie game, and a best newcomer, best artwork. The music was great, so I would give this game a good 9 out of 10 in terms of like not disappointing us. So kudos. And the next game I want to talk about is Total War Warhammer 2. So from changing to historical accuracy sort of gameplay to fantastical world was tough for any games out there. And it's no big difference for this game, because at the end of the day, you're going to be like, that's not the Total War I love, that's not the Total War I see. But fans were a little bit reluctant after the Total War Warhammer 1 change. They didn't see enough of evidence that it can change, it can be good, but it didn't happen. But Total War Warhammer 2 proved all of them wrong, because it was a great game. It added a lot of new stuff in terms of like just classes themselves, the rats, lizards, the dinosaurs, the high elves with fucking strong units, the dark elves with magic as hell. Whatever it is, they kind of did it right. And the campaign mode, in terms of different things that you can do on the campaign mode, really excited people. The laboratory, where you can it's a scenario editor from Age of Empires 2, just in a big huge way. CPU melting way. Yeah, if you do it wrong, CPU will be melted. So be careful on that. Really be careful on that. There's also a big mode where you can join in Total War Warhammer 1 and Total War Warhammer 2, and then just like put it there. So if you don't know, Total War is kind of like a real-time strategy combined with grand strategy in terms of like big time battles. If you have like let's say if you remember the pikeman unit from Age of Empires 2, in Age of Empires 2 it will be just 1 unit. In Total War it will be 1,000, but 1 unit, 1,000 soldiers. So imagine that 1 unit going against a heavy cavalry unit. You have your hands. So that's Total War, and I always love the franchise. I love Total War Rome, and there's been a lot of other games as well. So I was looking forward to this game, and I would say it didn't disappoint me. It didn't disappoint anyone. So kudos to the developers, kudos to the publishers, and I'm really looking forward to the next game, which is going to be coming out in 2 years or 3 years probably. Total War Warhammer 3, and then the giant map will be even more giant. Kudos. The last game I want to be talking about is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. This was a surprising package, to be honest with you, and a well impactful package. In terms of horror, it was not well described in that genre. It was for the people who has a disturbed mind, who has issues on those psychological terms, and it's kind of like a well explanation of those problems. And I would say it created an impact which just showcased like how the games can be done, and rightfully so. They won 2 awards, which was really high regarded at the Game of the Year. And yeah, in terms of impact, dude, at the end of the day, if I look at a game, it doesn't matter if you, there's 2 types of games, right? In whole of gaming industry, all of genre, there's only 2 categories. One, you play the game for 10 hours, 12 hours, that's it. You will never go back to that game again, because that's it. That's the story. You know it. It doesn't matter. There's no change. There's no storyline. There's no decision making to do. That's it. The other thing is replayability. You play this game for 60 hours, number one, first time itself, and then you play it another 60 hours because you want another different decision, like The Witcher. And it doesn't matter. It is like Total War even. You can play the game again and again and again, different factions, different soldiers, different heroes. That sort of a thing. That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, there are 2 things, right? Here and here. And this game followed here. It doesn't matter because it had the impact that it want. 10 hours, 12 hours, you can play this game. Maybe less than that even. But it showcased the answers that it wants to show you, right? For the questions that you have on those problems. It's not an easy thing to do. The actress who portrayed the character, the female protagonist, she said it was her first acting job. She was an editor in the studios. She said it was her first acting job, but she did an amazing job, and kudos to her. And overall, creating the game itself was really amazing. It's just the atmosphere, right? The music, the way they tell you the story at the start of the kind of like the game, how they perceived you to just do it. So I would say just play it. It's on sale on winter. I didn't put it up on my list. I should have, thinking about it now. But anyways, go ahead and check it out. It's still on sale, winter sale. The video goes up tomorrow, so it will still be on sale. And January 4th, I think over 11 o'clock, it will be it will not be there. So before that, please go and get it. I would say don't miss it out because it's an amazing game, right? So enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that like button if you like this video. Share the video with your friends and family. And my favorite game of 2017, eh? Cuphead. I gotta give it to it. It was amazing. It was funny. It was tough. It was easy. It was pleasing. It was not pleasing. Everything I can say. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments down below. What's your says? That will be the question of the hour for you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.